Once upon a time, there lived a girl and her parents. The girl's name was Ikwere. They all lived in the village of Fatuma. Ikwere was a girl with an adventurous spirit, and she was the only child of her parents. Her parents loved her dearly because she was all they had, and throughout their lives, they had longed for so many children, but they were only able to have one child, which was the girl Ikwere. So they doted on her and gave her all she wanted. Everyone in the village respected and loved Ikwere because they knew that she was the heart of her parents. So the girl herself had an adventurous nature which made her to want to explore the world around her. She was always full of questions and would often ask her parents about the world beyond her village. Ikwere always overlooked and abused the privilege of being loved and that she was the only child of her parents. She was often hurting them with her attitude, despite the fact that she knew they loved her so much. Sometimes her hurt was so much that her parents would sit and cry. She would hurt them so much they would sit down and be crying, the two of them. But they later consoled themselves that at least they are seeing her and that she was alive. And despite her behavior, they will forgive and still shower her with love. That's what most only children did. They often take advantage of their parents, and they don't always know the effect of their attitude on their parents. One day, while walking in the forest, Ikwere came across a handsome man who she soon realized was a ghost. Despite her fear, Ikwere went to the ghost. The mysterious and alluring presence of the ghost was enticing to Ikwere. They fell in love and began to see each other in secret. However, as time went on, Ikwere grew tired of living in two worlds and decided to marry the ghost. Her parents were deeply concerned for their daughter. The safety of their daughter was very, very important to them, as they believed that marrying a ghost would bring bad luck and misfortune to everyone. They tried their best to talk to Ikwere. People were wondering that you are lucky to have one child, but why is it that this one child is not ready to give you people happiness? The beauty of Ikwere alone went into her head. So the parents were tired of it all. However, Ikwere was determined to follow her heart, and so the marriage took place in secret. For a long time, Ikwere was happy with her ghost husband, but she soon began to feel lonely and isolated. She missed her family and friends and longed to be a part of the living world once again. She became restless and sad. Eventually, she made the difficult decision to leave her husband, the ghost, and return to her village where her parents, family, and friends were. Alas, when she arrived, after the decision, she decided to leave her husband and made her way home. When she got to the village where she lived with her parents, she found out that her parents had passed away during her absence due to the way she had hurt and left them. They had become heartbroken and died, the two of them, long ago. Ikwere was crying. There was no one to welcome her. All the love her parents gave to her, she started remembering them one after the other and was crying and knew no one could love her as much as her parents had done. Now that it was too late, she was realizing the value of the love of her parents. The village had changed. The village itself had changed significantly. She did not know the village again. Time had moved on. She was completely heartbroken and felt like she had lost everything. She mourned her loving parents, begging them to forgive her wherever they were, but it was too late. They were already dead. However, with time, Ikwere was able to rebuild her life and find the happiness once again with her fellow humans. She never forgot her ghost husband, but she learned that following your heart can come with a high price and consequences. There is value in real human connections, she thought. Her friends had all gotten married and were doing fine with their husbands and children. She started making new friends again because the others had moved on and they regarded her as an overpampered girl who never gave a damn to her parents' love, care, and life. So Ikwere started to talk to children, young girls of her age, telling them never to disobey their parents, to be good to their families and parents, those who love them, to be caring while they were still alive. That's why it's good to value who love and care for you unconditionally, because you are together now and you never know when nature will send you all apart. That's the end of the story. Do me a favor to subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.